Hello students, today is the last part of lesson powers part 4. Objectives: define a power of 10, multiply and divide a decimal by powers of 10, write a decimal in expanded form. Properties of powers of 10. 10 to power 0 equal to 1, like any number power 0 equal to 1. 10 power 1 is equal to 10. And if we have multiplication of the same base, so we add the powers n plus m. For parentheses, we multiply the powers, and in case of division, we subtract the powers n minus m. Now multiply any whole number by a power of 10. Here we have 279 times 100,000. So actually, in multiplying, we can simply count the number of zeros. Here we have 5 zeros. Then we add these 5 zeros to the number 279. So we obtain 27,900,000. Let's try 415 times 1000. So we add 3 zeros to 415. Part 2, 10,000 times 77, we add simply 4 zeros to the whole number 77. So the answer become 770,000. Now if we want to multiply a decimal number by a power of 10, so simply we move the decimal point to the right. 0.813 times 100, so the number of zeros here is 2, so we move the decimal point to the right by 2 places, so we obtain 81.3. Also, if we have 0.85 times 1000, here we have 3 zeros, so we move the decimal point 3 places to the right to obtain 850. Now divide a decimal number by a power of 10. So if we want to divide a number by 10, simply we should move the decimal point 1 place to the left. And if we want to divide a number by 100, also we need to move the decimal point 2 places because 100 contains 2 zeros to the left. So it simply depends on counting the number of zeros, then moving the decimal point to the left side. Example 38.95 divided by 100. 100 contains 2 zeros, so we need to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. We obtain 0.3895. In the second example, 5.1 divided by 1 million, which contains 6 zeros, so we move the decimal point 6 places to the left. In conclusion, to multiply a whole number by a power of 10, just count and add zeros. And if we need to multiply a decimal by a power of 10, just move the decimal point to the right. To divide a decimal by a power of 10, simply move the decimal point to the left. Now, what is the expanded form? The expanded form is a helpful way that allows us to know the place value of each digit. Here we have the number 7,286.051. In order to write it in the expanded form, we start from the first number before the decimal point. Here we have 6, so we will multiply it by 10 to power 0, 8 by 10 power 1, 2 by 10 squared, and 7 by 10 cubed. And the numbers which are after the decimal point, we divide them by 10 power 1, 5 divided it by 10 power 2, and 1 divided by 10 power 3. Then to obtain the expanded form of the number, we add them together. This is an example of how we can transform a standard form of a number into an expanded form. Now if we want to do the inverse, so if we have the expanded form, how to transform it into a standard form. Here we have an example: 8 times 10 to power 3 plus 3 divided by 10 plus 5 divided by 10 cubed is equal to 8 multiplied by 1000, which is 3 zeros, plus 3 over 10 plus 5 over 1000. Then we use the rules that we took first, how to multiply a number by a power of 10, divide a number by a power of 10, and then add them together in order to obtain the answer.